discussion. Which position?
Kaypoh lah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Kaypoh Krew podcast with your four bros here. We have DOCTORMOSS, our tech whiz over there. We got Yang Teo, our streamer extraordinaire, TikToker extraordinaire, and we have Ayam, who could not sit still for one fucking second. And you have yours truly, Fan. We're just a bunch of boys, right? It's our third episode of the podcast. Thank you guys for watching our past two episodes. The feedback has been nice. We've seen a lot of people giving out comments on our videos, and also giving us suggestions on what to talk about on stream. Ayam, sit still, please. Thank you. I need to keep my eye on this guy now, man.
Focus up.
What? You telling me to focus on? You did not see the irony of it, you illusion.
I'll try my best.
God damn.
He needs to eat his meds. He just doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Come on.
Alright, so this is has been the Chinese New Year season, and because of that, let's start with our token Chinese man, DOCTORMOSS. Let's go! Yay!
Chinese New Year, everyone.
Happy birthday, everybody!
Happy Chinese New Year, Moss.
Kong Si Fa Chai.
Happy Chinese New Year, Moss.
Kong Si Fa Chai to everyone.
This is for you, Moss.
Hey!
Let's
Vanilla
go.
Coke. Oh my god.
Yeah, let me try.
Oh.
Yeah. Such a disappointment.
That's for you, Moss.
What's
Oh my
that?
god, no, Moss.
Oh, no,
That's the purple alcohol.
Dad.
No, not that one.
Alright. What's my lean?
isopropyl
I'm gonna get lean.
Yeah. Just need to destroy all the germs in your body.
Oh god. Alright.
Okay, so if nobody, like the non-Chinese who's listening, today is Yan Yat, the Day of the People. It is believed in Chinese culture that this is the seventh day after where the deity created human beings. So all of us are born on this day, on the seventh day of Chinese New Year. So what the normal thing is just, wish everyone a happy birthday. Everyone, just be nice to each other. That's it. That being said, I did see like 2 accidents where people just came out waving their hands. Killing other people. It's an accident too. How are people just this mean in general?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
It was an accident. It was at Sri Kembangan, and then you know how Sri Kembangan is. The traffic is insane.
Yep.
Right. So it's like a stop and go after the mines, heading towards the Sri Kembangan, the slope. I think you should know. If you turn left, you go to the mines. You go turn right, you go to Sri Kembangan. I think Theo wouldn't. It's just been there for like one time, right?
But I've been going like using the road so many times before.
Yeah. So the
I
left
know,
side, after the Palace of the Golden Horses, the lake that you pass through. That turning, there was this one lady who was accidentally kissed another person, but it was quite loud. You could hear it like a banging sound.
Oh,
It just was
Oh.
Yeah.
And then they got down. Literally, the guy who just came out started swinging his arms like, "Oh, you're pony." So, okay. Then the poor lady in the car was like, didn't dare to come down initially. Then she came down. I was like the next person in line behind her as well. So I had to just move out of the way.
Oh.
I don't know. And then when there are people of different races who are involved in accidents, I just don't want to get involved.
It's gonna be a long day, bro. It's gonna be a long
Either
day.
sound like you're trying to gang up
gonna
on
be a long
people,
day.
just settle it among yourselves. Immediately just say to the other person, "I'm sorry, go to the police station, we settle this like human beings."
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like civilized
People,
human.
Don't bring my mom into this. Don't bring whoever's called
Mak
Pookie
Kau
come over. This guy who is
Don't bring your brother over.
My family member doesn't know anyone who's called Chow.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
You know Pookie, I know Chow, I know.
Okay. I feel bad
Yeah.
for laughing though. Is it okay?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
okay.
It's all good, man.
Fine.
All good.
Yeah.
Revelations, man. We laugh at each other. We laugh at ourselves.
That's the beautiful thing about being Malaysians, right? We are
Yeah.
not that
Melting pot
sensitive
of
when we talk about these racial stuff because
True.
it's everywhere, This is not like a country where there's one well, I can't really say there's not, but then again, let's just say we are very multiracial.
Yeah.
We are very. Literally within this call alone, we have like so many diversities.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have so many diversity. Even half of them are Malay guys.
Well, half of them are not. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely 50.
The slice of the composition of the races is correct. It's apt. Say that.
You see the divide there?
Oh,
There's no divide, guys.
There's no wall between us. Literally, like its own borders.
Oh my god.
Oh man, like, we got off topic so
Yeah,
far away
man.
now, man.
Guys.
Yeah. It's Chinese New Year, so
Uh-huh.
let me beguile you with the tales of me growing up being antisocial piece of shit. So literally, because my end of the family lives mostly in Perak, Ipoh. So the Timor side lah. Is it Ipoh Timor? Yeah. Close to Ipoh Timor side. So
Yeah.
every time like near Chinese New Year, okay, end of the school season, I get sent over to my aunt's place at Ipoh. School holiday for Chinese New Year, I get sent over there. So yeah, I that's basically my Guantanamo Bay. They just get sent to prison there. That's the ranch. That's the ranch for the people in the US. Yep.
No hands.
Oh no! Chick's place! Sent to my auntie's house to do chores to earn 5 ringgit! Wake up in the morning, good deal! Go sweep the floor! Fucking Cinderella, once I get my golden slippers, you guys are fucked!
I'm fucking red right now, man. Stop making me laugh.
But I wanted to do it, I wanted to earn $5, man. Yeah, so
That's a big deal, dude. Getting $5.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah, so my aunt deals with selling like the biskut raya, the prayer, not prayer,
Mooncake? Is it mooncake?
the festive biscuits that they will
Yeah,
sell to the
okay.
neighborhood. So she does take in orders. So usually we will prep all the stuff like around December, where school holidays is. So we were there rolling dough and helping make cookies, eating hot cookies, burning our tongue with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she usually does. We just do most of the silly prep works as kids lah.
Of
And
course.
then
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everyone has that.
and then me having like 2 nails up my ass, I can't sit still. So like I go roll a dough for 5 minutes. I run outside and play in the fucking
Wait,
playground.
what do you mean that 2 nails?
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you can't sit still.
Ah,
He
can't
wants
sit
to
still.
play.
And
I
then
am
like
right
for
now.
Chinese New Year, usually I get sent there before like in Chinese they call it Lin San Man, which is the 30th of the month. Basically, it means almost the end of the last year. Yeah. So to kind of preface this whole thing is usually for Chinese people, 3 days before Chinese New Year, you have to clean up the whole place. Because once it's Chinese New Year, you cannot sweep.
Yeah, that one I know. That
You
one I know.
cannot shower
Yeah.
or wash your hair.
Yeah.
You can shower, you can't wash your hair.
Yeah. I remember
Oh.
that.
And then you can't. Some don't even shower. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where the stereotype of people say, oh, orang Cina ni semua tak mandi. Stop talking to us during Chinese New Year. We stink. Okay.
Theo
so
and me,
yeah,
I can see Theo. Theo's like, should I laugh? Can I laugh?
Yeah, it's okay to laugh. I'm cracking the joke here, man.
But the thing is, because I went to Pelican, right? One of my Chinese friends says, like, if you like shower, it's gonna like clean up all your rezeki.
Yes.
Is it
We
true?
believe the first day of the Chinese New Year is where your rezeki or your best fortune comes from. So it's all lekat on your body. You do your prayers at the tokong and all that, at the kuil or whatever. I don't do it. Because on the first day of Chinese New Year, you go to the temples to do your prayers. 2 to 3 days before, you have to go do your sweeping of the house, the spring cleaning. You have to cut your hair because you cannot cut your hair during Chinese New Year as well. A lot of even though you can find people who can do it, you shouldn't. They said because your fortune is all over your body. You cut the hair, you cut off your fortune. You wash your hair, you wash away your fortune.
What
You sweep the
if
floor,
you have?
you sweep it out. So you don't even sweep the floor. Yeah.
But what happens if a guy has less hair or is bald? Do they have less fortune?
That's a good
I'm
question.
kidding, okay.
when you meet your maker, it's like, hey, you can't count that part. Okay, I didn't. Technically,
You
it's
gave me
skin.
less fortune because you gave me less hair. You.
What about people who have like body hair that goes all the way to the back?
No.
They would shower. The poor souls.
Unfortunate. But
Yeah.
I remember that as well because when I was like doing some IT stuff for a company, I'm not gonna say which company, but we're doing maintenance and stuff. Like I remember going there on the day of Chinese New Year. Like it's actually you can't like swipe anything. You have to do like this proper thing. I was like, okay, because we were doing maintenance, right? So we have to respect the house. So we were asking like, okay, what can you do? What you can't do? I remember
That's
that.
true. Yeah. There is a hell of a lot of pantangs when it comes to Chinese New Year, and if we actually go ahead and follow it, we won't survive. Because now, back in the day, like when you say you can't wash your hair and all those, it extends up to 5 days.
Oh fuck.
Like for 5 whole days, you can't do that.
5 days.
No showering,
now
5 days.
the revised version. I'm not sure if it's a Malaysian thing.
Revised
Pushed
version.
up to 2 days. So after like the second Chinese New Year day, just go clean yourself up. You guys stink.
I see.
You guys smell like an anime convention, man.
You guys
relatives.
You guys smell like the Genshin and My Hero Academia section of the anime convention.
You smell like the inside of a sports shoe, man. So like
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Talking to that is my experience usually involves me sitting behind the couch hiding from all the family members even though I'm at the relative's house, because people who come in I don't know how to address them because I'm like ABC, American born Chinese as they say it.
Yeah.
Basically I'm just pisang, yellow on the outside, white on the inside.
Yeah. I have
What the fuck?
That's what they call it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Actually, yeah.
You know what
My
we
friend
call
call it like
yellow, as in like, you know, as it thinks it's a slur or something, and then we ourselves call, oh, you are a banana. It's like, wait, that's racist.
yeah, that's the word because my friend
Oh, is it like when people orang Melayu kata if you contohlah Terengganu macam Ganu Celup, it's like even though you're born there but you don't really speak Ganu, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Yeah, I'm imposter. I'm sus to them. So when relatives come over and then they like, you know, like they have a lot of proverbs in Chinese. They say a lot of like, oh, may fortune be on to you and all this kind of things. I don't know how to say it. I'm like, 恭喜发财. Literally.
It's gonna
Wait,
sad,
恭喜发财.
man.
Who?
I can
It's like,
imagine that.
uncle. I'm not your uncle. Huh?
That's kind of sad though for me.
No, because they expect me to address them in Chinese, and in Chinese language, you do not say uncle or auntie just like that. Because they have like denominations, or second uncle or third uncle, third aunt or something. They have like different ways of calling it. Okay, it's like say if we were to say abang, adik, right? But you don't have the gender. You don't have gender for abang, kakak, and all that. But for Chinese, it branches out so much. It can be ultra specific on how you're related to this person and whether it's the male or female side, your mom's or your aunt's side. Yeah, when you say sepupu, it could be this sepupu or that sepupu. It like there's a distinction for it. So when these people come and they're like, "Oh, I have seniority. Address me how I am, peasant. Call me by my true name."
I think I understand though, Moss. I understand what you mean. Because
Yeah. I need to call him the Grand Duke the Third or some shit.
We have a club. It has something like that as well. Like we have to be specific, like which child is which son, number one,
You
which
have to
uncle. Like you have to,
TV
You have to
set.
but for Javanese, my mom's side, it's simple. It's like there's 3. That's it. It's so easy to do. Yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah.
For Javanese.
Yeah, I
So
wish I
that's
can
so
just call
funny.
everyone Habibi and be done with it, man.
It's like the same with like what it's the same with like even when what Malay is calling it angah, right? Angah.
Yeah, Anga.
Su, is it? Yeah.
Oh,
Achu.
Abang Long, Abang Su and all those.
Yeah. Pak Ngah, Pak
True,
Long, Pak Su. It's the same thing like that. But I think I learned the Malay one is from Patricia as well because at first I didn't know. So
But they do
Yeah.
expect you to kind of use that kind of greeting on them. So I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. That's why I hide behind the couch. I wait for everyone to give their address first. I was like, okay, I'll copy this.
Aw.
Then of course it doesn't work because the hierarchy
Yeah, from the
is that's my cousin. And
This is
to him,
different.
it's the first uncle, and to me it's that the third uncle. because he's my dad's younger brother and his dad's elder brother or some shit. So like, fuck. No, I'm not gonna do it. So that's why I've been hiding behind the couch, and then kids be doing what kids do. We emulate the adults. The adults will be gambling their money in. I don't know why. Because they have their fortune. So everyone thinks they're lucky. So they play mahjong, they play card games. And then us as kids, you're like, the adults are doing it. We take our ang pao money and we do it. And then there's always that one elder cousin who comes over. Hey kids, you want to play? Okay, I'll be the banker. And the house always wins. No matter how much money you throw out in the beginning, it's all gonna come back as long as you stay into the game. The house just wins. So of course he plays like blackjack. He's the dealer. You bust. Yeah. He always takes it all the wins. So you just look at, he's like, I won $5, and then like your other cousin lost like $50. The house is like just counting $200-300 in his hands. It's like, little bitch just took all of your money, and he's like, okay, thanks for playing. Heads out to the adult table and starts drinking beer.
This is why Islam bans gambling. So we never partake in any sort of gambling. Alhamdulillah.
Actually, again, there is one time I visited my Chinese friend during Chinese New Year. I went in her house, and I was confused because why are your family, your cousins like playing, what do you call that? Mahjong and gambling behind at the back of the house. And I'm like, why? It's Chinese New Year. Don't you guys supposed to like play with talk with everyone? Why you guys like gambling behind the house? And I'm like, it's okay lah, it's just Chinese things. And I'm like, okay. And now you explain it to me like, no wonder.
It's because the what's the Malay word, perayaan? It's the festivities, so it's like you don't see your family all that much often. So the first thing they come around, they crack some peanuts, they start eating peanuts, then they get some drinks, and then they were like, it's boring, so they want to do something with their hands. They want to do something with their hands. They do it for like a little gamble. They like the excitement of winning stuff.
I see. And then people are thinking like, oh, I have so many fortune like in this day, so why don't I put double and triple?
It doesn't matter because the money is just going to your relatives, kan? It's just like rather than you directly giving them, you can't give ang pao to people who are married and you're like the elders. You don't give upwards, you give it downwards, right?
So you're sharing your fortune as well.
To each other, you're just sharing your fortune. You just be generous. I lose, it's fine. Yeah, $50 to you.
Yeah, it's like
keep going. You win, I win. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're having fun. It's not going to flip the table. There are moments where because they get so fucking blind drunk, and then they bringing their aunt's story, their uncle's story. You never treat me well. You never suck my pee-pee, and all that kind of shit. It just gets thrown on the table. It was like, oh my god,
that's too specific, brother.
Oh no, that was just me and my brother, man. I'm just personal relation stories.
Oh my god, but dude, same thing happened here for our family here for Christmas, dude. Just gambling.
We gamble in Christmas.
Yeah, actually,
it's not gonna bring you anything then.
same with what is it? Gawai as well. People be gambling and stuff. Really? With each relatives, and sometimes with your neighbors.
Do you know one thing that I just found out today? Like literally just today.
Yeah,
why we mine merchant fireworks? It's not because it's ong or anything, It is said in the story, right? In the mythical story, that you light the fireworks to scare the demons.
I've heard about it too.
They're just scaring it away.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, that's why we blow up our fingers every year. The average Malaysian has less than 10 digits.
No, because you think about it as you think about it as self-defense.
Dude, the thing is not Chinese New Year je. Malay Raya also, every
Raya, I don't understand.
It's the merchant in Raya also used to scare the unwantables.
Actually,
stories behind it, right?
I've actually never heard of that before, like scaring demons or whatever way. I just thought it's like a festival thing. We want to see boom boom, I always thought it's always like that. I never knew that was.
No, it's not this kind of boom boom.
I remember there's animations, dude. That animations was talking about why do you guys like wear red? Why do you guys wear like use having firecrackers and all? It's like, that's why I learned about that from like a story that I think my nephew and nieces were watching. I was like, okay. I learned that.
you know that you know that we do the lo sang thing where we put a bunch of weird stuff together and then we mix it in the bowl.
Wait, sorry,
Yeah, yeah,
Losang? What's that?
Lo sang. It's
right?
called lo sang.
Oh, is it the one where
I think
the?
Rikata National did that live thing last week or something.
I think it's the one where all the
and Trust did that.
Is it all where all the politicians all like group together like, hey, look guys, we are celebrating
They're
Chinese New
supposed to
Year.
sit in a round table and just mix it all together.
Wait, isn't it Yisang?
Yes, it's Yisang. Yisang is the plate, Lo Sang is the activity.
Oh, okay.
Lo is the adjective for mixing it together.
Low.
I think I seen
low.
like an old video of Najib doing it right for his campaign.
They do it for, of course, it's all for publicity like for
of
Perikatan,
course.
you can see most of them, the members are like they're dying on the inside. So what the fuck am I doing this? like, half-assing it. You're supposed to grab as much as you can, just pull it and stretch it all up. The
I
mixture of the
see.
things that's inside that plate is a mixture of multicolored stuff. They put pepper, they put honey. It's all the weird stuff. They
Is
put
it
sugar, they put
is it
soy sauce and
actually-
all those things inside. It's because these are all the things that we experience through in life. So you just mix it. It's like life. You go through all these things. You go to the sweet. You go through the
Oh, that's actually kinda
spiciness of
cool.
it, you go through
Yeah.
the bitterness of it. So all this you mash it in and then you eat it up. That's it. There's the crispy part. There's the fish.
Is
And
it
then
actually-
fish has
okay.
meaning lah. In
Is it-
Chinese they call it nin nin yao yu. Means that is every year there's gonna be like some kind of like good fate for you, good luck to you. Everything, every dish and bits that they put inside, they have this what is it called? Like the phrases of the food, how they name it. So which is why if you go to a Chinese wedding, you see like the menu always doesn't seem to say what the food is. It will be like the four fortune, the giant treasure, or the golden sack, or whatever it is. It's not
I have a
called-
golden
it's not-
sack.
it is actually called the golden sack. It's actually called the golden sack. It's like a deep fried wonton thing that they just tie with a string and they deep fry it.
Yeah,
It's
actually
like-
makes sense.
like that.
Actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is
So they
the
all make
thing
it
you
with
do what?
meaning in it.
Oh, is it what was it called?
Yisang.
Isang.
Isang,
Do you actually eat it or is that just a thing
You
that
eat it.
do
You
for
eat it. You actually eat it. I ate it today as well.
Does
Because,
it
I know,
taste good?
Different times. I mean, it's mostly halal. I
Moss.
think.
No,
I think I've
but
had it
is-
before, Moss.
does it taste good? Because you say you mixed up all the kinds like
It's
sweet,
actually quite nice.
sour,
Yeah, it's actually quite okay
spicy.
because the
Nice,
honey
quite nice.
overrides most of the flavor. It's sweet. Then like the
I would
pepper,
love to
they
try
put just a
that.
dash of pepper, and it's a whole giant plate of it. So
Is
you
it
don't
like
really feel
veg-
much of it.
Is it like a noodle or vegetable? Like what is it?
Veg. There's like crackers. There's
Okay.
things that look like muruku inside it.
Okay.
There's salmon. They put a few raw salmon on it, like the
Ew.
sashimi salmon. Like sliced carrots, diced like satuhiri.
Is it like it's gonna be different on each like families?
Some
families,
certain
some families are
like I said, like
is it
the things they
same
put
thing?
in. Usually they have this lady who comes and when they pour it, they will say like, "This is the sweetness in your life" or something like that. I
Oh,
can't
like that.
like my Chinese is horrible. Yeah, the pepper represents this in your life, and then he mix. Then everyone goes in and mix, and then they just say all the phrases that I can't say. All I say is "Gong hei fa choi," grow up big and strong. You say all the good greetings into it, so that you start the year with a great bang.
Yeah,
It's like everyone just tosses in all the positivity and vibes into the food, and then you eat it up.
yeah, man.
And then it's
That's
inside you.
good.
Oh, and then you get it all throughout the year.
Malay people don't do that shit,
Of
bro.
course, the next day you see your relatives, you start punching them.
Yeah.
I tried one of the dishes like that, but I think in Ipoh, the restaurant that I went to with my friends.
No,
like
next
a
year you
halal-
come back, we do it.
Yeah, it's like the
We do it
halal
on discount.
Chinese
It's-
restaurant in Ipoh.
If
I
I'm not
went
mistaken, it's memang halal because all the ingredients are
Yeah.
just plain stuff. They're not
Yeah.
pork or anything.
Because I think that the restaurant that I went to, I think Achap knows because I showed Achap the restaurant. Achap says that he knows that restaurant from where's the restaurant.
Ipoh, right?
We were doing it. It was my first time eating it as well, Moss. And I was like, wait, what? What is this?
Oh, it's
and then I asked my
best.
friend.
When you mix it, it just goes
Yeah.
everywhere. It goes
Yeah,
on the
then
table, it goes
my friend-
everywhere.
My friend was like, you have to mix it. I was like, okay. And then we do mix it. We have like a lot, I think like 10 people on the table, like, and so we do mix it and then we try it out. It's actually quite nice. I don't remember what's in it, but it's a lot of stuff. So we just mix it
Carrot,
and we eat it. It's
cucumber,
actually carrot, yeah.
peanut, grapefruit. They use grapefruit,
I don't know. For this one, I
Pickled
don't remember.
ginger, plum, honey, and all sorts of
Oh my
spice.
God, that's-
So it's plum
yeah.
sauce. That's what makes it sweet, the plum sauce.
it sounds interesting, but I don't think I'll ever go to one, but
Yeah.
because
I need to try
I don't
that.
personally have any Chinese friends.
If the coming week we are free, maybe we can make a Yisang happen. But it's not cheap
Yeah.
though. Sometimes it goes up to 70 to like 100 over.
Yeesh. You need to buy a lot of
It's okay,
ingredients,
man.
huh?
No problem. My treat. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll be watching it.
It
I'll be
costs more
watching
for
the video.
ayam. It needs to fly here.
We take a few spoonfuls. We put it on the floor for ayam. This is for my homie.
We get a combo
do
cut
that.
off.
Please do
We get
that.
a combo cut of ayam. We just put him there. It's like
Print a photo of me and put it there.
Drop it on the photo on the floor, right?
Yeah. That's
Oh my
that's
god,
my
your grandmother's gonna jump out of the grave and slap the shit out of me, man.
And is it does it actually need to be like big, like the one like the 10 people table, or can actually just be like one plate or one bowl?
Usually the plate size will be, imagine if you went to like the warung, then you ask for like a giant plate of fish. They use that kind of size of plate lah.
It's
So
like
you-
it's like the Muslim. What is it?
The one that you eat at the surau ramai-ramai on the floor, right?
that one. Yeah, it's the same. That size.
That kind of size. Yeah, but it's not like deep or anything. It's just really like a thin, like a top layer, shallow line of it.
We call it talam.
Yeah, talam. Yes, thank you. It's like talam lah. Yeah.
Exactly.
That
And
sounds
then-
cool.
The first day of Chinese New Year, you will visit the relatives, and today I find out there is an order of hierarchy. You actually have to visit the eldest brother of the eldest sibling of the uncles and all those first, and respect,
Wait,
and then you
what?
go the other house. So it's not just pergi raya-raya kat rumah orang. You have to go to the abang paling sulung lah, the oldest one, and then you have to visit him first in respect, and then go ask for ang pao, and then go from there down the tier.
What if you go to the youngest one first? What we
Yeah,
say like,
what if you
damn,
skip?
Hopefully they don't find out you do that then.
Yeah, it's like
What-
disrespectful.
It's disrespectful in one sense. So
The-
most of the
what-
time,
who
if
will-
you're the eldest of your family, you would know because they will always visit you like the first in the
Fair.
morning and all
but
that.
who will be the one feeling disrespected? Like the oldest one, or even the youngest one would feel disrespected?
I think the
as well?
youngest wouldn't really care. The
Yeah.
oldest one will actually take most into it.
because they're older.
Seniority.
Because they're older.
Yeah, because they're holding it. I think they're holding it more, right?
I mean,
In terms of, like,
that's the previous generation. At this generation, I don't really
Yeah,
know.
I feel like the tradition, because older people will have the tradition in their heart, like, try
Yeah,
to hold
but
on to the
true,
tradition.
true. No. Just give them a
No,
phone.
boss.
Pull the chi man.
Nothing better to do. Oh my god.
Wait, huh? You don't know who told us that people back then have nothing better to do and have 17,000 children?
It's actually true. People have like 15 kids, dude.
And it's
Yeah, in
I-
the 60s.
I
It's
actually
easy.
actually talked to my girlfriend about this, right? People back in the day, the reason why they have so many children because they don't have much to do besides having sex, because they don't have the TV for entertainment. They don't really have a radio or stuff like that. The only form of entertainment they have is basically their husbands or their wives, and
Yeah.
because they don't have like birth control or like stuff like that, they have
Protection.
multiple children.
Yeah. That's where our sponsor for today is.
condom company. What the fuck?
Honey, you should say that. Start pulling out all the condoms.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, ever heard of a baby crying on a plane? And you don't want that to happen to you? It's a condom to prevent that from happening.
Oh my lord.
You see your relative taking that little shit over and vomiting all over your toys? Never again with Durex. Extra thick.
Oh my
Bro,
God,
this
you
segment
guys
is gonna
are
get
fucked
cut
up,
off, man.
Yeah. You guys are cut. You guys are fucked.
Literally
Yeah.
just long beep to all the way through.
Do you have anything else to add on that topic was?
I think we are good with that. I mean, my segments usually don't last that long. I would like to hand off the mic to someone else right now.
Oh, thank you. I'll take any hand me down, as you know. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So thanks to Smalls. He has spoken about a bit about his experience throughout the Chinese New Year. So let's spice it up with a little bit of drama. Yeah, a bit of Twitch drama. So let's send it to our boy Young Teo and let him give the deets to the drama.
It's a trauma. Okay. So basically, before we go, let's just sip some drink first. It's gonna get spicy, even though it's not spicy.
Oh, what a coincidence! I have a big tumbler of water that barely has any water left.
But look at Mars.
Look at Mars.
Oh my lord, that's his kids punya. God damn it. That's a good one.
What do you mean, kids? This is mine all the while.
This is our tree.
It's portable. Yeah, it's portable. You can bring
Yeah,
it
it's
anywhere.
portable.
You
It's
put
got
it in your
handles on
pocket.
it. Oh my god! I
You
can
just
put it
sucky
anywhere.
it.
It's the only thing to remind me of my childhood.
A giant ass tit.
Dude.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, okay. So basically, what the drama is like, let me tell you a story, right? So basically, I wouldn't tell the story. So the name of the Twitch streamer is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ninja, Caleb Blevins, Courage JG,
Imagine having
Shroud?
Shroud?
having a beefy shroud. Imagine.
Asmon Gold.
Nadia.
Clip that.
So basically, what I'm trying to talk here is about maybe some of the I wouldn't say elderly, but people that is above 30 years old, right? 30 years
Boomers.
old. I wouldn't say boomers, but one of my friends say what happened? It got cut off, dude. It got cut off.
Boomers.
Oh my god. So yeah. So basically, they literally apply seniority in Twitch community to basically, as if like, oh, you cannot do the same thing that I did, or else, I'm not sure why would people feel like that. Is it because they afraid that people is gonna like start losing for viewers because of that? What do you guys think? What do you guys
Oh,
think?
just ego, for some ego stuff like, hey, I did this first. This is my thing. Why are you doing the thing I'm doing? You're stealing my stuff now.
Yeah.
Because I did it first. Probably stuff like that. Ego stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just an ego thing that's going on. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by saying that, there's someone like, you know, I'm actually trying to like stream in the morning, because you know I'm trying to get like international viewers. So there's one dude come to my stream and say, "Whoa, you started streaming in the morning now? Wait, what the fuck?" It's like that, you know. But the thing is, he decided to like, you know, talk something in his stream also, and I'm like, it's kind of like why people like hate success.
So like the context is, guys, he did talk a little bit about it before I started. So the context was he started streaming in the mornings because he wanted to make it a full-time thing. You know, the man is on the grind, trying to get international viewers, right? So he started streaming, and the ex-streamer, the other person was like, hey yo, you starting to stream in the morning now as well. So stuff like that. Something like it's in Malay. They said it in Malay, but it's around those tones. And when Teo went on his stream to lurk, because you know you want to support the community, you want to lurk everyone you can, and he suddenly said some things about Teo, and this is where we cut off, and we said let's save it for the podcast. So Teo, you take it away, Teo.
Oh, you really wanna like listen to that, huh?
Yeah, I do. But I wouldn't want no drama.
By the way, Ben, thank you for like explain it to the viewers, because I'm quite don't want to like tell the full details, but you just fucking know everything. But it's okay.
Okay, you don't want to say it. Like I said, it's like an ex-person.
Yeah, true.
Anything.
So basically, when I was about to type lurk, so basically what he was saying is like, oh, there's this streamer that always like baru just start stream 1 year and dah menggelabah. Aku ni dah stream 5 tahun. Stuff like that. That was so random, and just like what gods want to show me. As soon as I come to his stream, that part, the moment that he said that, I listened to every single word that he said. And what I did to him, I never did anything like bad, like visibly, because I drop a sub to him. I literally look every single time he's streaming. I participate on some of his activities. I'm like, that what he did to me. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because of seniority, maybe they cannot see these youngins like grinding like better than them. They cannot see that my followers is like more than them. I'm not sure.
I think it's all rooted down to a bit of a jealousy and ego. So because to be fair, Teo only started streaming seriously since the pandemic, right? And
Not 1 year lah. Aku say lah,
yeah,
1 year.
around 1 year, something like that,
Yeah.
right? Since you start streaming, and you've already garnered the success of I say success because for me, like 10, when Teo stream, he usually has like 10, 14, and when he plays Apex or something, he has like 20 viewers sometimes, right? So like maybe that Teo streams for like 1 year and already has that kind of like consistent community that appreciates him every time he streams. And I know the person you're talking about. I followed him, I think, and every time he streams, he has like a 3, maybe 5, 4 viewers. So maybe it is a bit of jealousy that maybe he thinks that you are cannibalizing his viewership because when you stream at night and he used to stream at night, you have all the viewers, and now he's streaming at morning time and you do that as well. He thinks that, oh man, he's going to steal my viewers again. But
the thing is, our community is very different.
Yeah. But you know what? To be fair, but if you stream for 5 years and you still only have 3 viewers, so, you know, why are you getting mad at another streamer? You know, maybe you should change your own content. I'm not saying.
I understand what you're saying, Pen. But what about you guys, Maz and Ayam? What do you guys think about this?
Oh, I'm in the same position as that guy then. I've been streaming. I've been on Twitch for a long time.
Yeah, I know that.
I don't put any ill will onto anyone.
Yeah,
I
that's the
see
thing.
Ayam being successful, but that's because of his personality and how he attracts his audience. I see how Teo does it, and he has his audience. For me, I not like, because I'm not actively pushing myself out there. I'm not like look at my content that I'm like producing. I'm just at Twitch on me.
Yeah.
You guys pushing it on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. You guys are on the grind. Is that guy doing the same thing and not coming up with the same results?
Yeah.
We don't know that, right? I
That's
don't know. I don't
actually a
follow
really
that all that
smart
much.
point. That's a really smart point you said there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you really have to put yourself out there. You can't just chalk it up to this guy has 20 viewers and you want to be bitching about it because you got 5.
Yeah.
And then you talk about like I know this other streamer, Danger Dog, who's got
Yeah.
like 50 over things. Why don't you talk about him? He streams Apex all the time. Is he
Yeah.
stealing your viewers? Is his viewers part of your viewers? That's not how it goes, you know?
Yeah, true.
So yeah. If you feel like your brand is not marketable to the kind of people you want to show it to, maybe you're on the wrong side. Because maybe the kind of demographic you're going after is the TikTok bunch. Maybe they are on YouTube more. Maybe, I don't know, Instagram. Facebook gaming. You know,
Yeah,
there's nothing, because if you're running on 5 viewers, you're not risking everything on the line. You can probably stream on multiple platforms. I don't think
Yeah.
Twitch will even bat an eye on you. You think they do say, you know, Twitch looks down if you try to stream other places. You're not on an exclusive deal with them. You're not like
You're not a partner.
exclusivity
You're not a
clause.
partner.
no, you're not really partner.
Yeah.
You're basically just you're partner, but you're not associate or whatever.
No. Affiliate can do
Affiliate.
whatever. Yeah, but partner is the contract one. That one is
Yeah.
exclusive
So-
to Twitch. But
Sure.
he's definitely not a partner then. If that's the case,
Right?
yeah. Then
You
you're
know,
right,
if you start popping off somewhere else, what makes you think you want to stay on Twitch,
Twitch,
right?
yeah.
You know, if someone else signs you on and say, hey, how about I give you this rate for how many viewers, and if you play ads on it, how much you get? I forgot who it was. I think it was one of Ayam's favorite content creator. What's that guy's name again?
Amaranth?
That-
Oh.
No, that's a
Iron
dude.
favorite, right?
No. He always pushes that one Valorant guy that does content. I forgot what's his name.
Derek?
What, Eric?
The other one, not Derek.
Oh,
Proud?
Nate Shot.
No, the one that's like the he's on the team.
Wardell,
No, I don't watch Wardell.
Tens,
I don't watch Tens.
Sabrosa.
He did this one thing
I
where
do
he
not watch
he
Naruto.
I think he
Huh?
fights against Tarek. he has this one.
Ludwig?
Oh, you mean Ludwig?
Ludwig?
Ludwig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Ludwig is amazing.
He did mention how when he went to Twitch, he was being offered a content
Yeah.
between going
Yeah.
to YouTube and going to Twitch. I think
Yeah.
everyone have seen that clip where he says,
Yeah,
when
Twitch
he
just doesn't give a fuck
he
about
told
him.
YouTube, I'm gonna be, I'd rather stay with Twitch, and they bumped up the price for him to sign on like 20% more.
Yeah.
And then when he told Twitch, it was like, all right, bye. Just wave him out the door. It's
Yeah,
like
man.
they don't even care about Ludwig leaving the platform. They just say,
And-
if you wanna go, you can go. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, with 280 something, like
Yeah.
broke the ninja record of the most sub streamer,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is nuts. And then they're still like, bye bye.
Yeah, they just waved him away. So they don't give a shit about you. Not to say I hate on Twitch, because I have nowhere else to go. Because
Yeah.
the best platform that you can garner your viewership is technically still Twitch. YouTube is if you've already got a big following, yes, you can carry them along with you. But I can't imagine the growth will be that much stronger.
True.
the
true.
Twitch ecosystem, if you want to have a community, Twitch is probably the best because you have the better TTV emotes, the sub system.
You want
maybe
custom
not
emotes, you have to
Mhm.
you have to be a super fan on a certain YouTube channel to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
subscribed and pay like a certain monthly amount before you can even start to touch an emote. Whereas if you're just basically in that channel, like you can set the emotes where if as long as you're in this
Follow.
channel, you can use this set of emotes like
you're
level
following-
0 ones.
Yeah, follow
It's being a
emotes.
follower. Yeah.
That's actually,
It,
that's
it,
actually
it, it has that retention value, and like at least it incentivizes even if people lurk,
Yeah.
you still get a viewership there. The number is still there.
And
In
also,
YouTube-
you have the point
it
system as well. The what's it called? The
Okay.
claims and stuff. Where
Okay.
like we're spamming me and Aya, we get
Yeah.
banned from Teo's chat because he was playing Valorant and we were
Yeah.
like spamming the audio cues.
That's content, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's why Twitch.
yeah,
Twitch is
Not
the best.
not to go too far away from Teo's question is that you gotta find where your content makes more sense to people.
Mhm.
If the way he carries himself is not fit for like his audience in Twitch, bring them over to somewhere else and try there as well.
Yeah,
Just stream on multiple platforms. I don't know if he watches Kaypoh Krew. If you do, bro, go ahead and try it out. I'm in the same situation. I have an account since Justin.tv.
Oh,
Yeah.
what really?
Yes, I do. But I don't stream because at that time I haven't worked out the ins and outs of using OBS. I downloaded the thing and I couldn't figure out how to get the key and all that back then.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Back when Justin.tv was just a guy who created an account to
Justin made the website for himself. And
yeah,
everyone
okay, he
started
wanted to
flocking
show
it.
his daily life. And here's my phone number, guys. Contact me whenever you want. And then he started doing like these sports, pets, stuff, other stuff, and then he gets buy out by Amazon, right?
Yeah. Amazon bought over the whole thing.
yeah.
And that guy is such a giga chat. He's like, you know what? I am so rich. And actually, before Amazon, another company actually offered him like $1 billion, not a million, $1 billion to buy his company.
Damn, billion.
But he said no. He said no because it's not the direction I want the website to be. So he said no to that. And then when Amazon comes in, he's like, you know what? I want to go party in the Bahamas now. I'm no longer gonna care about Twitch. And he went. And now he's doing art and stuff. Justin is actually doing a lot of art stuff.
Yeah, he's gone clear with life, dude. He doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he just does whatever he wants. He's a giga chad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that was my point. I'm sorry we went.
Yeah,
a bit too far.
we diverted a lot.
That's
We
really a
diverted
good
a lot.
point. What about you,
it's a good
Yam? You have anything to say about this?
Yeah, just simple things. For me, like it's just like think of Twitch as a platform, not your lover.
Yeah.
Think of it as a platform. You are trying to push your content on Twitch,
Yeah.
and if you do really want to make it, and it really depends on the person, right? Whether you
Yeah,
want
true.
to actually try to work hard. And there's one thing as well, lightning in a bottle. Sometimes lightning will hit you like a fucking truck without
Yeah.
knowing, and suddenly you're famous.
Yeah, true.
For the rest of your fucking life. That's why people call a fucking what is it? That's why people call content maybe like either it's TikTok or YouTube. It's like lottery tickets, right?
Yeah.
You try to push in your lottery ticket. We'll see whether or not you get the number perfectly. You'll be million. Yeah, you have $1 million in your bank. So it is like that. So the more you put yourself out there, the more you want that shit. You can smell it.
Yeah.
And
You
also
feel like you still want to push it out. Then do it consistently every single day.
True.
Growth is growth. Even though it's slow, it's small, it's still growth. And
yeah, it also doesn't help when you're kind of being a downer to people in your own community,
yeah.
because the smaller creators are usually the one that you need to stick together and kind of promote each other, because the more you grow together as a group, the more you actually grow as an individual,
Yeah.
But
That's very
if you kind of cut yourself out, then it gets a little bit harder for you to grow yourself from zero, right?
No one likes
actually,
hanging around with the negative Nancy, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's
just
true.
don't bring the vibe down. That's very important.
Because
Don't bring the vibe down.
we are like a community, like a community, like together, like be on top together, right? So imagine if there's someone like dragging you down, it feels like kind of like, oh man, what's this?
it's
I thought we were supposed to
painful.
support each other. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine like the top Twitch streamers are all like from America, UK, and all those kind of countries.
Yeah, true.
Why don't we be like helping each other climb this ladder? Why don't we be like, there's one big name coming out from Malaysia, but all the way from the ground up. You want to be that one guy who just keeps complaining about all your fellow countrymen just streaming, just trying to make a like small living and just doing a hobby. We are like helping.
Literally.
AO came over to your Twitch just to lurk and just give you the views, and you talk the shit out of him. My God.
Yeah,
It's bad,
dude.
man.
Do it
It's
somewhere else, man. Go talk at
uh,
the camp or something and just bitch over there.
such a rough thing. Things like that happen. It's just a rough thing to
Bro,
comprehend.
I think
to be honest.
that might be the reason why Malaysian doesn't even like blew up on Twitch, So the reason why I talk about this, I don't want to prolong the drama. It's not even a drama pun, and I don't want to start one. But the thing is, I just want to let people know out there, if you guys are streamers, if you guys in the community, like, I mean, if you are a person, anyways, don't need to like bring negative things about people. Well, if you see the success, you actually can gain some profit of it. Why don't you like help him to grow more, being more success, and then be a part of them? Maybe try to collaborate, and maybe like did some content together, and then you are both can be profited with the success. So why don't you think
what
like
is
that?
making him gain views, right?
Yeah.
What is making him get higher and bigger? You're with them the whole step of the way, and you know what they did. Yeah.
Yeah, things like this, like watching the community that you have and watching that your friends that are trying to push out as well, trying to make content or just stream. I don't know whether because you enjoy the streaming, you want to do that, and having more and more, the circle of friends are getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single time, and then watch your friends getting like, if your friends are getting successful at one thing, it makes you feel like, damn, I'm happy and I'm motivated. How can I do? How can I be better? How can I be better? Like, you want to be better as well, so that you guys, like, you're motivating your friends as well, right? You're motivating everyone around you. If one of your friends are getting successful, instead of talking shit to someone, if he is successful, like, oh la, this guy, he's like that because of this, like, what? Instead of doing that, why don't you like, oh yeah, good job, bro. I am so inspiration. You're my inspiration. I will do. I want to be good as well. So you're climbing up the ladder together, and just motivating each other. Sucking each other off, as people say.
Yeah, true.
And it's not like let's say like
well, and then just
it's
just
not like
himself in the
Teo
dustbin.
is stealing like a new concept or something, right? It's not like a personal project that Teo is doing. Teo just decided to stream from nighttime to daytime. That's literally the only change. So like, I don't think that really invites any sorts of negativity that should have been, or any hostility, because it's not like if Ayam is doing, oh, okay, hey guys, I am a sassy chicken, and then I go make a Twitch channel called, hey guys, I'm a sassy bear. And and then when Ayam say, hey guys, here's a spoon, stuff like that, and like, hey guys, here's a fork, it's not like I'm belatedly ripping off.
I think even if you had done that and you've garnered success, imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yes.
Wouldn't be proud of it. I made this. This started because of me. Yeah, I'm gonna put an alien, a planet, and a star on my background. Maybe that's what get me views, man.
Okay, for example, if it's true that I'm like copying him.
Yeah, you're not even copying. It's not even copying. But
so if can, don't you like proud? Someone like follow your path, follow your footstep. Don't you? Don't you feel proud? So if someone's like if someone's like, you are doing this stuff, and then people literally inspired from you, I feel so fucking proud, man. Literally.
He's the kind of person that gets mad if someone else has the same motor helmet as him, man.
Yeah. True that. So
Same
yeah.
colour.
Yeah.
Tu-
Yeah, same color helmets. Pening lah kita tengok macam ni.
Ini kalau macam ni.
Betul lah sial. Ni.
So
Betul lah
basically,
sial.
basically to
Tak
end
benda, Anan.
to end my like topic, I just wish that Malaysian community will grow stronger and more G2 towards keharmonian wawasan 2020. Even though 2020 is like way back.
Yeah.
Just wawasan 2025, I don't know, man. So yeah. Yeah, I don't want to like prolong any drama. I don't want to start a drama, but it's just something that I feel like I need to like speak out.
Yeah. It's a little rant.
Get out of your chest.
Exactly, a rant to just get it out of your chest because it's been bugging at you, right, or something like that.
I'm kind of sad though that this thing happened to me, but yeah, it's okay lah.
I think I remember
I think it's something to be happy about though. You're kind of successful enough for someone to actually criticize something about you. Take it as like
True.
as a banner of honor, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I wish someone shit talked me, someone big or anyone like
Moss,
shit talks me off stream. Like,
I talk to you always every day, Moss.
And
Come on.
I thought that guy
Yeah,
is like
serious.
your homie or something, Teo. Because before this, when we were all streaming at the same time, you pernah say, let's try all of us rate him or something like that.
Because I
right?
support him.
Yeah,
I literally support like, bro.
Yeah, we rated him before, right, Teo, or something like that when he was playing some game.
Yeah, I rated
I'm not
him
mistaken.
quite a few times.
Yeah. It kind of sucks though, because I thought people who you think are homies, that sucks. But let's just be better.
Man, people do be people. They come from all walks of life, man. So don't worry about it. Shrug it off.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll make your
plenty more people.
it'll make your skin thicker. So it is what it is,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
Yeah, trust me.
Don't keep it in
is what
heart.
It is.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
one day he'll turn around, but it's not up to you. It's up to him.
Yeah, it's up to him,
Yep.
man.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my stuff.
Yeah.
Just keep doing your stuff, dude.
Yeah, because if you keep it inside, you let it
yeah.
eat you and consume you. Don't do that, man. Just move on.
You know
Yeah,
who?
you have to just say
You
it.
know, I got you guys. You know.
Yeah, true.
Shit, sorry, man.
The warm fuzzy feeling. Still,
Eh, geli aku.
Alright, Ben, take it off.
All right. Take it off. Oh, God.
Oh,
damn it,
no,
again.
not like that. Not
take it
take
away.
it
Take it
out.
away. Take it away.
Take it away. Sorry, take it away.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay. Thank you, Teo. So how about let's give it to the sassy chicken because I know he has a lot of energy and we need to expand his energy right here right now. Or if not, he's gonna explode. Let's give it up for our sassy chicken boy AYAMPARIPARI.
Ooh, thanks, man. So this is the topic that for tonight is actually just quite simple. It's a lighthearted one. No worries. So, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about when I say police or police stations? What do you guys think about? I want to ask Moss. If I say police, what do you think of?
Oh,
Sabar,
if
sabar,
you want
Ben,
an
sabar.
honest answer, if
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
an honest
Yeah,
answer,
of course.
as a
Yeah,
Malaysian,
honest. Yeah, honest. We'll start with Moss. I'll start with Moss first. We'll start with Moss.
let's start with Moss.
What,
Okay.
you want me to give you a simple answer to what I think about it?
One
Like a
word
two-word
or
answer?
what?
What do you? Yeah, one word. We'll
Okay,
talk
one
about
word,
what.
okay.
Let's say one word. What do you think about when I say police? Or
We
police
might
station?
have the same idea. We might have the same idea.
okay.
You go
Moss,
first. You
Moss.
go first.
My vocabulary is missing right now. I'm just gonna go with power abusing or power tripping.
That's
Nice.
actually
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's actually true. Yeah.
It's
Mine
like
goes
that
with
thing.
this. Boss, okay, boss.
Yeah, same as
It's not that
me.
obvious. It's not
Theo,
that obvious. You need to put
Jamie.
it under your IC or not to get angry at you.
Corruption.
Yeah. Boss, boleh boss. Okay, boss. Thank you,
Okay.
boss.
Yours is corruption.
Yeah, I'm the same as fan. Corruption. Dude.
It's corruption. Well, this
that's the word
one.
I'm looking.
Yeah, this one is kind of twisted. So this story is about police stations and police. So I want to know your opinion on this matter. So it's just a simple story. I feel like some of you guys might heard this story. It's been.
But is
all
it
over
in
the news.
Malaysia or what? Of course,
It's
lah.
No.
It's not in Malaysia.
I see.
You're
I
talking
see.
about the murder of that dude.
No. It is the one before that. I think I know what you're talking about, boss. But
Yeah, I know. I think you know. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this story is about a married Tennessee cop. should I say the name? I should just say the name, right? I think
It's
just
already in the
out
news.
there.
Come on.
Yeah, it's out there. So her name is Megan Hall. Was recently fired from her position for being involved in an affair with 6 of her fellow officers at the police department. I don't know how
Oh,
to
okay. I
pronounce
know which
that.
one it is.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. So this guy. So there's 4 people. I think there's how many people? 6, right?
6, yeah.
So there's 6 people are involved with this thing that's happening. So 4 of them got fired, and then like either 2 or 3 of them got suspended due to the investigation. So 4 police officers, and the other 3, which is 7, like including the girl again. So 7 people. So 3 got suspended and 4 got fired. The investigation into the alleged affairs began on the 12th December, which is last year. Yeah, so 12th December, when the mayor received an information from a whistleblower and asked people to check with the human resource director of the police stations to look into the situation. So investigation found the officers are on the check-in shift engaged to undisclosed physical relationships on and off the clock. To be honest, I don't care about off clock. You can do whatever you want, after the job is done. Do whatever you want. But on the clock, that's kind of fucked up, to be honest.
Yeah,
Kind of
doing it off the clock is morally wrong.
Yeah,
But
morally wrong.
doing it on the clock is not only morally wrong but also professionally wrong.
Yeah, man.
You got it. You hit her right on the head with that shit.
Yeah, so that's kind of stupid. Doing it on the clock, doing it, at the police station, that's kind of fucked up.
But for context, for people who don't know what I am talking about, basically
He did a nasty-
woman police officer has been engaging in sexual
Relations.
activities, relations, maybe oral or whatever, with it actually says that in the news article thingy, and with these 5 or 6 other police officers in the department. So be doing the gym time or maybe in the office. So it's kind of crazy. And another thing that's crazy about it as well is her husband is also like a police officer because he's a park ranger.
Oh, okay.
So like
A man with authority.
oh man.
So I'll talk about husband after this. But so to continue with the news article that I got, which is they had private encounters inside the station while on duty, when we discussed, and exchanging inappropriate photos and videos with each other, sending cockpits and things like that. Yeah.
Damn.
So
Do you have any sources on that? Can you source your findings?
I can't have that source because it's like
I kind of need proof. Can you forward to me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So there's a shift party as well happening. Other private encounters. There's a shift party. I think it's people are on the same shift having a party together during an NFL game and at a hotel. Holy fuck, I can't speak. Following an outing at a go-kart USA center.
Damn.
So the officer Megan, which is the woman that we're talking about, that has sexual relations with other people, was accused of stripping during one such escapade at a hot tub party at one of the officers' boathouse.
Is it 10K?
Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know about that, but they have like stripping
wait.
parties, stuff like that. It's fucking nuts.
I remember the video, the video that she riding a pool, like a.
Wait, actually, there's video.
Which bull was she riding?
No. So basically,
What video are you talking about? That's a video?
Yeah, I need a
sorry.
link for that. I need a link for that source.
sorry,
man.
I am for cutting you, but I remembered one video that I watched on TikTok where there's basically people saying, "What the fuck did she did? What the fuck did she did?" It's basically she riding a. Do you know the fake bull
The
that you
rodeo
ride?
bull, right?
The
Yeah.
mechanical
The
bull.
rodeo
Yeah, the
bull.
mechanical bull. But like,
mechanical bull.
that's Megan. So like, okay.
Yeah,
Now I
that's
know why.
Megan.
Now I know why.
Yeah, that Megan is something.
She's wild
you know.
then. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
she's-
I'm sorry.
She's wild as hell. So, in addition to her affairs, some colleagues allegedly expressed concerns over Hall's heavy drinking and mental health issues. Investigation reports suggest that Officer Mag Lioko said Hall once unloaded her weapon, dry fired the gun at her head so she could hear how it sounded like. And so she does that as well. And yeah, allegedly voiced harmful thoughts as well. So he saw like some of the coworkers saw that Hal can't be alone, Megan can't be alone because harmful thoughts always in her mind. Megan, so the Daily Mail I think contacted Megan to ask about this situation on like for her like from her point of view, right? Because we wanted to know her point of view as well. We can't just listen to one side; we need to hear the other side as well, right? And then he doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't. She was not interested to talk about it, and she just want to try to move on and focus on his life, her life. And then talking about the husband as well. So the husband knew from the way, if I'm not mistaken, he knew from he got invited as well to join the things that are happening there, but declined.
So he declined to comment.
No, she declined to comment, but there's some stories from the
declined to go to the party.
Yeah, he declines to go to the parties and stuff. So, but
So
looks
he's
like
an
he doesn't
agnostic
wanna-
cuckold.
I think that he tweeted or something, but he wrote something about it doesn't
Situation.
matter. He wants to
Yeah,
he wants to put it past him. He just wants to support whatever thing that his wife is going through, even though.
Yes.
I agree like one, but it's kind of like a being like a cock.
Yeah.
No,
He is.
if he's putting in an open relationship, that's fine. But in a professional setting, you don't
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
man.
do
can't do
it with
that.
your colleagues
Yeah, it's just that's kind of fucked
because
up.
it makes
In
things
terms of, like,
awkward. It makes things hard to work. You know.
True.
Yeah, because
Because
your
you,
colleagues,
once
you
you're
watch,
in an intimate setting with them, it just ruins any workplace professionalism that's gonna happen
yeah,
over
it's
there.
just really shatters. the
Especially
vibe
when
right
you're
there.
working with the law, you're
Yeah,
an
yeah.
officer.
Police. You're
Yeah.
at the police station,
Yep.
dude.
God.
Uh,
If you
so
if you sat there to do a report, oh my god, chances are they did a nasty on this very same chair that you're sitting on to do the
Ooh.
Oh
report.
God, that's gross.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Oh, why is he slimy?
What the fuck? No.
And now I know why the chair in the police station like have spots on it. God damn it.
Not even sports,
Ugh.
it's fucking squeaky, man. You sit and you go,
there
that
is
shit is
one-
ruined for life.
There is one topic about police officers in Malaysia that I would wanted to talk about, but it's actually just quite deep.
Is it the
But
one
I
with the
think-
little girl that tried to
Yeah,
report to the
yeah,
police station?
yeah,
When
yeah.
was that that happened?
I think it was not long ago, Moss. That one is just I can't talk about it just because I might be too emotional to just fucking just run out. But we'll save it
Yeah.
for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
because that was just making me just pissed, you know. Just having like nephews and like nieces, this just triggers me so much.
Yeah.
But so we're talking about this Megan,
Yeah,
by the way.
Megan.
Yep,
So
back to the
Megan
topic.
having you know, sexual affairs with all the co-workers there, which is fucking nuts. In a professional setting, and you're a police officer, you have the oath to swear to take care of everyone, but instead you're fucking your, you know. So I want
Just took
okay, I
care of
want to
Coochie, alright? I swear to uphold the law and take care of my coochie.
True.
I'm,
So I want to ask you guys about the situation, by the way, which is what do you think? Is it sad to think that this issue has set fire on the internet? And what do you think about the media in general? Like, how should they handle this situation? Like for the police station as well. If you have this issue like this, what do you think? What can they do? How do they handle the situation? I feel like
What
this
do you
is
expect of
so
the
out
media
control.
though?
yeah, media
but
always
the
gonna
media-
like
The media
me-
will always like try to suck
bring the
things
negative
out.
thing.
Listen.
No,
Yeah.
because they
Listen.
always will spin the story out of proportion. That's the problem.
get-
listen,
get the
listen.
clicks, right?
I've studied journalism, right?
Yeah.
Journalism is media. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you in journalism, it doesn't matter what it is. You always want to be on the hunt, and you always want to be the first to publish a story. So stuff like you can't expect the media to be
Neutral.
neutral. They can claim to be neutral, but most of the time they're
They
not.
always claim neutral, dude.
Yeah, they will always claim neutral to everything.
Yeah.
But when they're talking to someone, they're always claim that they're biased for that someone. Because I learned journalism, right? I've actually done what's it called? Internships with these journalism companies. I'm not gonna say what, but it is one of the main ones.
Oh, it's Sinchu.
CCTV
It's fucking Sinchu. I know it's Sinchu.
But yeah, that's what you do, right? You can't really expect the media to be moral because
Yeah.
the only thing that matters for media is pushing the stories out. But
The views.
however, on the topic that this is, like I think most of Ayam said, if it's a setting where, all right, we're a bunch of college kids, and we are in an open relationship, it's fine. You do whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
If it's a consensual, open relationship. But if you are a professional, especially when you are an officer of law or a police officer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's just very, very immoral, one, and very not professional, because you are supposed to be an example to the average person, and it sets a precedent that you can't trust the law anymore.
Yeah.
That's just what I think on the topic is.
Yeah.
To be honest, she looks pretty average to me.
Mark, this is 2023. We do not judge a woman by their appearances.
I feel like one thing is important as well is like having mental health care for police officers, because one thing, their job is actually quite fucking nuts, right? When you
Yeah.
think about it.
True.
Yeah,
The
but
things
how,
that they have in their shoulder, like on their shoulders, they have to like. But as you said, show an example. Be the, what is it? The face of law. We call it the face of law, like that, because everything we have issues with the like criminal, anything else that we're gonna call the cops or something. So you have to be the face of law. So you need to have that status should always be up there, right?
Yeah.
But but still, like mental health. Talking about mental health, if you have issues about your health, mental health, like you have struggles that you want to deal with, you do need to have that outlet for you to say something.
But in the same breath, I feel like you shouldn't be able to just say that whenever you do something wrong, just deny any accountability and say I was in a dark place. I just have mental health issues. So you can't just say that.
Yeah.
It's an easy escape.
It's an easy escape for sure. I can
Like
see that.
you need to work on your own mental health issues. You need to work on yourself,
true.
but never use it as an excuse.
They never talk about their mental health before they start swinging around the office.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, true.
It only seems to appear to be a handy cop out when it says, "Oh, I have mental issues."
Yeah,
It's not. They say they started off with, "I have mental issues. Someone please help me," and then nobody helps him, and then he starts swinging around. That at least it was addressed and it was out there. So yeah, we do have records of them saying that they need help, but now it's the other way around. You have records of these guys just outright not giving a shit.
No, because that's one thing. If we're talking about Malaysians here, one thing is that mental health is such a what is it, taboo thing for Malaysians.
True.
Right?
Yeah, it's normally shrugged off.
Literally they shrug it off because the generations before us are great, and they have to work hard to try to get where they are, right?
Yeah.
That for us here, I feel like that's one of the reason why, like talking about personally me, right? It's hard for me to like try to not control my emotions. It's just that try to process emotions like sadness, things that are despair, sadness, like things like that. Like call it depression is in there as well, right? Like things like that.
Yeah.
How do you fucking cook that shit and like try to understand it? Why do you feel like this, right?
Yeah.
Things like that. It's hard to talk about to other people. If you're like, for real though, I know for a fact that some people actually like just can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Just they feel like if they talk about it, they feel insecure. One thing, right? They feel like they're gonna be make fun of.
Yeah.
Things like that. They're not gonna be taken seriously.
People will not listen to you.
You're gonna be called, loco.
Yeah.
You're gonna be called like insane, crazy, and stuff like that. But
Liberal.
it's just that.
Yeah.
How can you just not like talk?
Oh, just talk and listen.
You have to like, and then that's the most important thing with your friends as well. Like around us here, if we have any issues, we're gonna contact each other. It's like, hey, can you help me out? Hey, can you help me out? Like
The thing
hey,
is,
let's talk
Ken,
to your friends, guys, please.
I think
For you guys watching right now, I feel
people
like,
are overthinking.
you have issues.
People are overthinking because if you like dealing with people who is dealing with mental issues, right? You don't have to provide solution from them. No need. You can
that's true.
You can just just listen.
Yeah, be there.
Be
Just
there.
Be there.
You
Be
don't need to
there.
like think of a solution. You don't need to like provide money for them. You don't need to like give my mic is like not good for me streaming. No, I'll give you my mic. No, not like that. Just
I feel like a lot. I feel like that's something that a lot of women say to men all the time. Like my girlfriend says it all the time. When I rant to you, I don't want you to give me solutions. I just want to rant to you. I just want you to listen.
Yeah.
A lot of time my girlfriend says that to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. And I feel that's something that a lot of men.
Yeah, people are overthinking lah. I could say
Yeah.
that.
That's why it's
overthinking
always
is
a praise when they say you're a good listener. You just be the listener. Just be that.
Literally.
Yeah.
Shut up.
If
Yeah,
it's
and then,
something
yeah.
more out of your hand that you needs to be handled, there's always, the support groups that you can look for. We should put a link to the Mental Illness Awareness and Support Association in Malaysia that we have. There'll be a care line here as well.
Yep.
Drop in
Yeah,
the link down in the description.
Drop
If
it.
I can edit. Yep.
No. Just put it in the description on the.
In the
Oh, description,
It's
yeah.
gonna be in the description.
Down
It's gonna be in
below,
yeah.
not in the video. Down below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, where are you pointing to?
Wait, is it here?
Yeah. He's going like your solution is down here.
Wait, who's below me?
On my screen, Teo is below me, and to my this
Theo
direction is
going
Moss, and over there is Ayam.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah.
No,
Whatever that
wait,
is.
we're going on a tangent.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So yeah, to end it off, the topic, please check on your loved ones, call them, check them out, ask them if they're okay. Literally a message like that, "Are you okay?" will be so much helpful.
True,
for people
true.
who are
Make sure you know where they're going at night.
And also, do not have sex with your colleagues at the workplace. Thank you.
Yeah, true. Don't do that, please. For the love of God.
Not even if you're in a
No,
civic
professional
even if you're a civil worker, if you're a bank staff, you're an admin for an
If you're
office, just
FNB
don't do the
worker.
nasty, man.
Yeah,
Oh my
don't do
god,
it. Don't do it.
FNB! Oh, that would be so disgusting. No.
Yeah, especially.
Oh, what is
Not-
this?
Oh,
What is this? Garlic sauce? Oh yeah, we can.
Oh my god! Is it why my prosperity burger is all soggy?
no.
It's got the extra special sauce on it.
God damn it, dude.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, that's all from me. Please take care of your loved ones.
All right, thank you,
Guys,
Ayam.
toilet.
We actually want attention.
Can we take 5 for what?
All right,
Wait,
all right.
who
So
we have left? We have Fen, right?
yeah, so my topic, I talked to Ayam a bit about the topic, and it's gonna come out surprise a bit to Moss and Theo. But my topic is should trans women be allowed to compete in women's sports?
Like in a professional setting, like Olympics.
Yes,
Yeah.
Olympics, stuff like that.
Anything.
Because
Do you have
right now,
your take on it though.
right now they have been
Yeah.
allowed. Okay, so for context, a trans woman is a male born who has transitioned into a woman. So a trans woman. So like a trans man is the other way around.
Yeah.
So like if I say trans woman, that's it. It's not like a trans woman is like a woman become man. It's actually just the woman. Okay, it's not like that. So for me, right, I've never really cared if someone wants to change their identity because it feels true to themselves, right? It's not hurting anybody. You are not hurting anyone because you just want to do what feels right to you. And if you want to come out as a woman and you want to be referred to your pronouns or like a they them or she her, I'm all for it. Like if that what makes you comfortable, if that's what makes you feel like that is the real you, go for it.
Yeah.
However, if we are talking about a professional setting, sports, right? We have seen in the news before where a person, I'm not going to say a man because some people might say that it's transphobic, right? But a person who has competed in men's sport, who hasn't won anything, but then they transitioned and they start competing in the women's sports, they became the world champion or they won the events. So what I'm trying to get at is, do you guys think that trans women should be allowed to compete in women's sports. Now, how do you want to go by it? Do you want me to start off my points first, or do you guys want to give up your points first?
Starts
start
off
off.
with your point.
Yeah.
All right. So like, if you want a number, right? Of if you were to say like, oh, it doesn't exist. There are no trans women who actually won in women's sports, right? There's no physical or biological advantage of a trans woman, right? But you can already say that it's wrong because biologically men are stronger than women, right?
Yeah.
Physically stronger. It's because we have testosterone induced muscular hypertrophy, right?
Longer arms and that kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. And we have a stronger cardiovascular reserve. We have larger hearts. We have bigger volume of body mass. And when I'm saying this, I'm not talking about, hey, a woman can be stronger than a man, right? Because if a woman goes to a gym, it can be stronger than an average man. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about a peak physique man
Equal potential situation.
equal to a peak physique woman, right?
Yeah.
Even if like no matter how hard a woman work out, will not be stronger than a man who is working hard the same amount, right?
Yeah.
Because that is just how it works. That's just the biology of it.
Yeah.
Let's use
So-
steroids.
God damn it. So men are already like provenly are bigger and stronger than women, are more capable in certain things. I'm not saying that men are superior in everything, but I'm saying in certain sports that require a bigger and muscular build. Obviously a biologically born male would be stronger than a biologically born female. And we have some athletes who has transitioned into a woman. Nothing on their character, right? They can transition if they want to become a woman. That's all up to them. However, I don't think they should be allowed to compete because this is like a base number that it's around 20 trans women who have won national or international competitions or championships. For example, Ran Pyle won the 2022 Skimo National Championship in the women's sprint. Jamie Hunter won a snooker. Snooker may be debatable because snooker is more down to skill than
technique.
physique.
Yeah.
Technique and skill. Let's see. How about let's see. I'm just going down the line of, or let's say like Veronica Ivy, two-time Masters World Champion, right? In track cycling, right? That's a physical thing. Long diver, Lana Lawless. That's a long diver. After transitioning. Natalie Ryan, Tessa Telfer, Leah Thomas. Leah Thomas, I think this is the most famous one. Actually, maybe you have seen a picture of her or a picture of them before. They won a swimming competition in the 500 freestyle, 100 free and 200 free after she transitioned and compete as a woman, and she won the thing. So that's why I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't be allowed because the women who are born women, they don't have the choice to have a stronger body, right? They were born that way. So how can someone who choose to become what they are be allowed to compete with a physical advantage just because for the sake of I don't know, is it inclusivity? Is it just so that there's no public outrage that they're not allowing trans people to compete in sports? I don't know. I don't know why they're not like banning this, or why is it considered allowed? Again, I hope this doesn't come out as transphobia stuff. This is just what I've been thinking about when I see the stuff about the news and stuff. So let's start with maybe Moss. Fuck it.
Right. Thanks, man. I feel in all honesty, they should set a category for trans people. So if you're a trans woman, there should be a category for trans women. But there is that one social issue where you feel box them into something else rather than say I identify as a woman, and then instead you're saying trans woman instead. I worry that there's another uprising because of that. But I feel that it's the most fair way you can do it, because like you said, biologically, you know what your set that you're given with your DNA, your genetics. I know mentally they don't feel, because like body dysmorphia is a real thing. Like you get disassociated from, you're not yourself when you are this certain type. I feel like they could put it in that category where there's a trans woman group, and that's the whole same thing. If we could like maybe a separate Olympics, like a trans Olympics, I'm all up for it. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I understand it, but that way you get more countries to be in on this whole thing as well, right?
Yeah.
Because if there's less lack of the people, if you actually participate, as a trans person, join in the sport, you are also in contributing to your country getting more medals, being the pride of your country, being the first trans X or Y, rather than being criticized for being a trans woman who won in the women's only league kind of situation. I get what Fen is going at. I do not disagree or agree in either side, but I feel like there should be a compromise solution that everyone can come in together with.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the argument was, or like people say, why shouldn't they be allowed? Because they are women. Trans women are women. So why shouldn't they be allowed to compete with women? Why are you ostracizing them and putting them in their own league? Because that's not fair. Because being a woman is who they are. But I feel like if this is a competition where let's say like there's one trans woman and 19 other women, they are also working their entire lives to be in that championship. They're working their blood, sweat, and tears their entire lives to represent their country, and they were not born with a physical advantage, right? So I feel like it's a bit unfair for them to compete against someone who is more physically able than them. So that's why I feel that's where my point is coming from. What about you, Ayam? What do you think?
So talking about transgender athlete, the one that is very famous, I think from one of the Joe Rogan's podcasts, which is Fallon Fox. So Fallon Fox is like a UFC fighter that actually literally just beat the shit out of her female opponent.
Oh, that one, yeah.
So and then she was severely like injured, like broken skull and everything. And then he won. He's a trans he's trans woman, and he actually just she's a 45-year-old fighter, and literally kicked the shit out of the female fighter that she's fighting, which is insane. So that's one thing. Like that's the versus. Okay, it's Fallon Fox. Versus. Let me check who is she fighting. I don't remember who she's fighting. I don't see it here.
Okay,
maybe if I scroll down, I'll see more. But yeah, but that's nuts, dude. Because it's nuts, actually man. Like that's physical, like violence as well, right? It's a violent sport, right? You're fighting, and then having the physical advantage. It's just it's a major dub for her. But talking about that,
I googled
major dub for her.
and they call Fallon Fox the Queen of Swords. And I wonder, why?
So she has a massive advantage, and I don't know, having what Moss is saying, like having a trans like sports by itself, it's actually quite good, but having the backlash from everyone else would be catastrophic as well. Like it's such a
fine line you have to walk.
That's there is an area, like a gray area that you have to because there's nothing that's like or black or white. It's just literally we have to go to that gray area and just like try to be careful,
But I feel like we would be making leaps and bounds by adding that category in. We are acknowledging them, and then they would have a category all on their own as well.
True.
Yeah,
No?
but I do see it. Like if I'm playing devil's advocate for a moment, then might be because it's if you have their own group doing that stuff like you're having their own like what is it?
Like
Category.
they don't
Category
feel
lah, yeah.
full as a
Yeah.
true woman that they want to
Yeah.
be.
So,
But
but it's
Is
not.
that the
It's not gonna
category
be.
where you want to go?
It's not gonna be normal though. Like you're not gonna look at them as normal because that's what they wanted, right? They just wanted to be normal, like
Nice.
be
Yeah, but they're not
accepted
doing
as
something
normal.
that's normal now.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
The
they
Olympics
want.
is
They
literally
want
like-
to be.
Yeah, Olympics
Because
or
I think-
the categories to go for.
Because I think what I am trying to say is, they don't want to be labeled as trans women. They want to be labeled as women.
Women.
So
Yeah.
women. Yes.
Yeah. So by
They want to
putting
label
a
them as
separate
a
league
woman.
for trans women league, it's
Segregating them.
like segregating one is like highlighting the fact that they are not
women.
not part of a woman,
Yeah.
but they are trans women. But even though the idea of transitioning is they want to be labeled as a woman, so that's what
Yes.
the point I am saying. But then
Yes.
again, it's heavily unfair.
Yeah, it's heavy. But it is. That's why I said like that's the devil's advocate of the story, right? Because you know
Yeah.
that they want to be
Yeah,
labeled
but-
as a normal woman, but it is like it's still like you still have the physical advantage of kicking. Yeah, like kicking his ass. Like imagine what Dave Chappelle says, right, about NBA and WNBA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're
with
doing
about
200
imagine
game.
imagine like LeBron James became a woman and just owning everyone in the WNBA, like things like that.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it, there's a ton of stuff to things like that will happen, but it is hard. It is a very hard topic to
Just
To
imagine
navigate.
tackle.
if you don't set up this
navigate.
group. I'm not saying that it's a slippery slope, but imagine if all the trans women from every country competed and then women are pushed out of the picture. And then like women
Yeah.
can't compete anymore because
Yeah,
all the trans
yeah,
women has
because-
to be taken. It's kind of, I'm not saying it's bad or good in either way, but it's you have to kind of give chance to
Yes.
biological
yeah.
women as well as trans women the ability to compete as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very hard to want to juggle.
Yeah,
It's a very
it's like very critical. Yeah, very hard to like juggle both
and
of them.
four
Make
of us
both
here-
sides.
four of
Okay.
us biological males. Do we really want to throw any beef into this?
Yeah, it's not
into
worth
this
it.
fight.
And then
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
one more thing, we have balls, and
Yeah.
we are scared.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Yeah, Theo,
It's our opinion piece. We are not making
Yeah.
a stand anywhere. Yeah,
It's just our
us.
opinions, you know.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
our opinion. You know, please be free to share your thoughts to
Yeah,
us.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your thoughts in the comment section.
We're willing
Let me
to
know.
change our mindset. You know, if you can convince us. You know,
Yeah,
if
we're
it
willing.
makes sense to us, yeah, I'm willing to change. And we have to go with Theo's opinion now. What do you
Yeah,
think?
Theo.
So basically, I don't think it's fair for women. That is biological women, because I feel like they have so many disadvantages, and okay, can you guys imagine like all these female athletes, right? They are like being grinding this to like their whole freaking life, right? So, and then they gone through like women's stuff, for example, maybe periods, cramps and periods and all other that stuff. Wow. Can I ask this, whether is transgender woman experience period?
No,
No.
don't think so.
No.
No.
They're not capable of.
Yeah,
Science
they're not
has-
capable of doing it.
Hasn't reached that stage where we can do that yet.
I mean,
Maybe
who
in the
wants
future
that,
we
you know?
can.
If you want to be a woman,
I mean-
then who wants that?
Well, it is part of the human
Yeah.
experience, right?
That's the thing.
Right? It's not, they don't get to choose it. If you ask every woman, do they want period cramps? Hell no, they don't want
yeah.
it.
But
Oh,
however,
yeah.
because I think they've been trying to give the ability for a biologically born male to get pregnant when they are transitioned. So with that in mind, obviously the period comes with it, right?
Yeah, true. It is.
Yeah,
True. So
Are you-
what I'm trying to
But
say,
it's
right?
it's not IVF, right? It's not done through IVF or like test tube babies being.
No,
put
they want to
into,
get
like,
pregnant.
Surrogate. They can actually get pregnant.
Yeah.
But you have to
They're trying to
install-
work for
They're
a
trying to.
for a apa namanya?
But we're talking like our current technology at our current
No,
stage.
I
Right?
don't think
Yeah.
not yet. No.
Not yet.
No,
Not yet.
it's not achieved yet.
So yeah,
So, yeah.
No, they don't have
basically
period cramps to answer your question. Yeah.
it's not fair for females, so that it's just not fair because sport is compared. I think sport is measured by a rule. If that rule is broken, which is fairness, if that rule is broken, why compete?
Yeah.
So imagine,
Exactly.
imagine if you're like 5 years old, right, and you have to compete for running, for example, 100 meters, and then there's this like an athlete like beside you, like a 25 years old athlete, beside you. Would it be fair?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
He hasn't passed the grade yet. He's still standard 1. He just never passed the exam. He just getting
That's
pulled
actually
back.
that's
Yeah.
basically the idea, right? Hey, I'm maybe a 20-year-old man, but I'm still a high school student.
Yeah.
Because by records, I'm still haven't graduated yet.
Yeah.
And I'm still paying the school. I'm still staying in it. I
Yeah,
wanted to
exactly.
make an analogy closer to the fact that I'm dressing a Formula One car to look like a normal GT car, but you know the build of the vehicle
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really
That's
on
also
that
that's
frame
also
already.
really smart. That's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
really
yeah.
smart.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
If
you
if
can't. But the technical thing is you can really literally shape a vehicle, right? But let's just say you can't.
Yeah.
And it's built in
Biologically.
that kind of thing. You know, you have the capacity to put like 1,000-liter engine on it. You know,
Yeah.
6,000 cylinders. And then you're competing with the car that's built this way and to this specific set of rules only. Which is
And
why
then
I
you're
said
gonna- and
put
then you're
another
gonna race
category.
together. Yeah.
That's why there is like how many cc's of motorbike races and all that, how they categorize it. You can't take off 2 wheels from a car and say it's a bike and start racing that on the track.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
for
You
the,
can set a category where you set cars where they only have 2 wheels and run that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there will be an uprising just because you have that. If they have enough of a community of people doing certain things, that's how you put it into that group, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's too
too crazy of an
what's-
idea.
I guess so.
Mhm.
To want a separate category for them.
Yeah.
Why
So
not?
that's the topic I'm going for, guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys don't eat us alive, because it is a discussion after all, and it's something that we can all learn, really. So if you guys are from the trans community, or if you are trans yourself, maybe you can give us what you think should happen in sports. Educate us, because we are more than willing to want to learn and know more about it.
Yeah.
So and it's just something that's been on my mind every time I see news of like I think the Leah Thomas, the swimmer one, that won the whole entire thing after she becomes a trans woman.
Yeah.
So yeah. So again, on that note, thank you guys for watching another episode of the
Yeah.
Kaypoh Krew podcast with the boys, episode 3, guys.
Did you guys had
Episode 3.
fun until the end? Let us know in the
Remember-
comment. Did you guys had fun?
Yeah, to subscribe,
You guys
like,
triggered?
comment,
Dude, if
hit
you
the
guys-
goddamn bell.
Let us
Yeah.
know what you are feeling. You guys get triggered, you guys get mad, happy, agreed. Let us know
Yeah,
in the
this-
fucking comment.
Yeah, we have everything. Controversial opinions, my topic. We have culture, moss.
Yeah, we got
We
dramas.
have drama and sexual education.
Yeah, sexual education. And then mental health as well. Mental health.
Mental health awareness as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Awareness
We have a
as
bit of everything. So if you guys like watching it, feel free to share it with a friend. If you love watching it and want to see more, subscribe and follow us on our socials. DOCTORMOSS only has Twitch. Young Teo is available on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. Same goes with me. I am FENTOFU, and AYAMPARIPARI is AYAMPARIPARI. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope to see you guys in the next episode with the
Bye.
Kaypoh Krew boys. Bye bye.